They done fucked the game up. It's shameless. How y'all think y'all can hang with me? They done brought my name up. Brainless. Thinking they could tame the beast. They done fucked the game up. It's shameless. How y'all think y'all can hang with me? They done brought my name up. Brainless. Thinking they could tame the beast. No, they can't tame the beast.
Y'all bumping with 6ix9ine like touching kids is amusing. Illuminati's got you and Lil Yachty making music. You bozo a bo.
Seabass here, out car narking, and sometimes we're out on the streets, you know, if you find random things. Hi, there's a guy masturbating over here. What you doing, sir? Hello?
What's up, buddy?
You shouldn't be masturbating in public. No, I gotta talk about it, because there's like kids and stuff.
I agree. Stop.
You use any lube?
I don't know what to do anymore. I'm bored.
What's that?
I'm bored.
You're bored? Oh, you got some conditioner from a hotel there. What's that?
I hate you so much.
You hate me so much.
I love you more so.
We should only be I mean, self-love is fine.
Dude, how do I get a blonde and not change up everything she likes?
What about blonde women?
I have to have a threesome or some shit. And it's all about who wants to be the biggest mistress. And I'm just like, hey,
Well, look, a threesome would be fantastic, but let's not masturbate in public, shall we?
dude, now that I want it, I'm giving up. Like,
Giving up on what? Can't you like go under a bridge or something?
yes. When's the bus get here?
I don't know, but
Dude, I agree with you. Keep talking.
jerk off a clock? Just kidding, that's a little humor. I'm with the cart narcs, by the way. I usually don't bust public masturbators. We usually bust people who leave their carts out, but...
That's cool. I agree with you. I agree with your education, too.
All right, well, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. No more masturbating, okay?
At least you have the proof, the document.
You promise, right?
Not like I'm yeah, I promise you, absolutely.
Thank you.
Wait. Okay.
Let me do something for you. I'll give you $1 if you promise not to stop masturbating.
I'm gonna ask you the truth. In the location, what is private?
Well, I would say in the corner of a...
like the knowledge that is...
Okay, what is private?
So this knowledge that comes from men doesn't come from her again.
All right. I would say the corner of a drugstore parking lot is not private for masturbating. No more public masturbating, okay?
I agree.
Pound it out. Well, air pound.
Fuck shit.
Aw.
Oh wait, can I get $1?
Oh yeah, I will give you $1. Now, remember, this dollar's only good... Oh wait, I don't have my ID. I don't have my wallet on me. I just brought my ID. Tell you what. Please stop masturbating.
Now that I want to do it, you guys want to stop after the fact that it's over with.
Well...
I gotta get freshened up, and she wants... What's it about, guys?
Money?
Well, never mind.
All right, well, I'm
gonna...
gonna...
With the way she wants it done.
I'll tell you what.
Make her happy.
I'll tell you what. And so I don't have $1 on me, but what I will do, because you agreed to stop, I will give you 5 minutes to find your own private place, then I will call the cops, okay?
Let's get out of here.
All right.
I started hustling on Fulton Street, making loose, knocking loose on the regular. Pass the microphone, I'm the perfect competitor. Jewels and all that, the clothes and all that. Jump set the tummy, that's where you took your fall at. B.I.G. got my burner, that's unheard of. I stay close to mine, like Tina or Turner. Pick the slugger, the punk motherfucker undercover. First the mother, I'm above ya, and I love ya. Cause you're a sweet bitch, a crazy rap, you might make my dick itch. I'm so used to the music, once you get used to B.I.G.
Well, man, why are you attacking somebody black for? I said, black people didn't put this up. They didn't have anything to do with this. I heard them planning.
The Obama administration did.
Well, that's it. Obama, what did he do for the black race? Nothing. Question you might ask, who's the richest man to ever be U.S. president? It's not Trump.
No.
It's Barack Obama. You know how? His adopted father, Lolo Sotoro, was one of the 10, 15 richest men on earth. And when he died, he left a trust fund in Indonesia with 3 equal beneficiaries. Barack Obama, then known as Barry Sotoro because he was adopted, and his 2 siblings. So he has a whole false claim about what his background is. But when he got in the White House, he'd been working for a law firm that represented his daddy. He got lauded by Goldman Sachs, who financed most of his daddy's American investments. He protected British Petroleum when they had the blowout in the Gulf because guess what? His trust fund had heavy investments in BP. So we get through this whole mantra and even Affordable Care, Obamacare. You know who drafted it? Senior Tennessee Republican Senator Dr. Bill Frist when he was Republican Senate Majority Leader. Why? His family founded Blue Cross, Blue Shield, and most of the HMOs. His family's making a killing. So he retired from the Senate in 2010 when the Obama administration got passed his drafted act from 2003. See, it's a game. And I don't have any problem with Trump either. I'm looking at lowest black unemployment rate since Lyndon Baines Johnson, more money to historically black colleges and universities at any time since Lyndon Baines Johnson. I mean, more Americans back to work. You know, like, what did you get for the last three? Oh, and then this. You know that joke that they do about George W. Bush feeding Michelle candy? The inside thing on that is it's the same candy he fed her husband when he was 6, 7 years old. See, the Sotoros and the Bushes go back 40-some years.
And how we got to this point, I need to start at the beginning.
Just pull to the left curb right here. That's fine.
I'm with Officer Walkenfeld of the Oakland area office of the California Highway Patrol, and pay attention to what's about to go down.
Can I see those license plates? So why aren't these on the car?
No response, but she hands Walkenfeld a multi-page letter.
Do you have your ID on you? Okay, you do need identification.
While the driver refuses to give any form of ID, Officer Walkenfeld makes a radio call.
Can I get a second unit? Hi, quickly. Got a party and a stop refusing ID.
This goes on for quite a while, then the officer takes a different approach.
What's your last name, ma'am?
She refers him to the multi-page sheet she handed him. Then she asks that he call a sheriff deputy to respond.
Okay, I'm not going to call the sheriff's out here because I'm here. Have you ever had a California driver's license or ID card?
She again insists that he read the letter.
This is a lot of info for me to read right now.
Then things change slightly. She doesn't want the camera around, meaning me.
I'm a member of the media, and he has the right to record in public. So he's a public citizen. You're not a public citizen.
And since the driver didn't have any form of ID or registration and no proof of insurance...
Okay, let me see the keys to the car then.
Then she questions Officer Walkenfeld's right to pull her over.
CHP is California Highway Patrol. You're in the state of California. You're on a public roadway. I definitely have jurisdiction. Basically, she's saying she doesn't need to have a driver's license. She doesn't even have a registration. She doesn't even have insurance.
Apparently, at one time, she did have a valid driver's license. That being said...
You can't drive the vehicle with a suspended driver's license.
So what exactly is a sovereign citizen?
A sovereign citizen is a citizen who has given up being a citizen of the United States.
So she was issued a ticket for...
It's for driving with a suspended license and then for not having insurance.
So the minivan goes to car jail.
They can come and pick you guys up, but I'm taking the car.
Her husband pleads that they not impound the car.
I may have been willing to do that if she didn't have a prior in this car for driving on a suspended license that she completely never went to court on. She just ignored the ticket.
It is my duty.
Then she reads a 10-minute manifesto.
Kim L., formerly known as
The end. And yes, the car was towed, and the entire family, along with 8 car seats, were transferred to another vehicle. In East Oakland, Stanley Roberts, Chron 4 News. Hey, this is Stanley Roberts. Subscribe to this channel. And if you've already done so, thank you very much.
You just now coming here from leaving this morning?
Yeah, I had to go to football practice.
Yeah, what?
Yes, sir.
You know, I ain't but 2 seconds off you no way. That garbage sitting in there overflowing, you ain't done none of your chores, now you coming here talking about, yeah.
I was just getting ready to do my chores now, Pop.
Your first chore is to help me with this fence on Saturday. Everything else come after that. Now, get that saw, we're gonna cut these boards.
Hey, Pop. Why don't you buy a TV?
What I want with a TV? What I want one of them for?
Everybody got one. Earl, Babe, Jesse.
I didn't ask you who had one. I said what I want with one.
So you can watch it. They got lots of things on TV. Baseball and everything.
Yeah?
We could watch the World Series.
Yeah, how much this TV cost?
I don't know. They got them on sale for about $200.
$200?
That ain't that much, Pop.
No, that's just $200. You see that roof you got sitting over your head at night? Let me tell you something about that roof. It's been 10 years since that roof was last hard. See now snow come this winter, sit up on that roof like it is, it's gonna seep inside, just gonna be a little bit, you ain't gonna hardly notice it. Then the next thing you know, it's gonna be leaking all over the house, then the wood rot from all that water, and you're gonna need a whole new roof. Now, how much you think it costs to get that roof fixed?
I don't know.
$264 cash money, see? While you be thinking about a TV, I got to be thinking about the roof or whatever else go wrong around here. Now, if you had $200, what would you do? Fix the roof or buy a TV?
I'd buy a TV. And when the roof started to leak, if it needed fixing, I'd fix it.
Where you gonna get your money from? You done spend it on TV. You gonna sit up in there and let that water run all over your brand new TV?
No, Papa, you got the money. I know you do.
Where I got it at, huh?
In the bank.
You wanna see my bank book? You wanna see that $73.22 I got sitting up in there?
You don't have to pay for it all at one time. You can put a down payment on it and carry it on with you.
Not me. I ain't gonna nobody nothing if I can help it. Miss a payment, they come and snatch it right out your house, then what you got? Huh? See? Now, when I get $200 clear, I'll buy me a TV. Right now, when I get $264, I'm gonna get that roof fixed.
Oh, Pop,
you go and get you $200 and buy you a TV if you want to. I got better things to do with my money.
I can't get $200. I ain't never seen $200.
All right, I'll tell you what. You get $100, I'll put the other 100 with it.
All right, I'm gonna show you.
Man, you're gonna show me how you can cut these boards right now. There you go. That's $200 worth.
Can I ask you a question?
What the hell you got to ask me? Mr. Stewiggy, the one you got the questions for.
How come you ain't never liked me?
Like you? Who the hell said I got to like you? What law is there say I got to like you? Want to stand up in front of my face and ask a damn fool-ass question like that? Talking about liking somebody. Come here, boy, when I talk to you. Straighten up, goddammit. I asked you a question. What law is there say I got to like you?
None.
All right, then. Don't you eat every day? Answer me when I talk to you. Don't you eat every day?
Yeah.
Nigga, as long as you in my house, you put a sir on the end of it when you talk to me.
Yes, sir.
You eat every day.
Yes, sir.
Got a roof over your head.
Yes, sir.
Got clothes on your back.
Yes, sir.
Why you think that is?
Because of you.
Hell, I know it's because of me. But why do you think that is?
Because you like me?
Like you. I go out of here every morning. I bust my butt putting up with them crackers every day because I like you. You're about the biggest fool I ever saw. It's my job. It's my responsibility. A man is supposed to take care of his family. You live in my house, fill your belly with my food, put your behind on my bed because you're my son. Not because I like you, because it's my duty to take care of you. I owe a responsibility to you. Now, let's get this straight right here and now before I go along any further. I ain't got to like you. Mr. Rand don't give me my money come payday because he like me. He give it to me because he owe me. Now, I don't give you everything I got to give you. I give you your life. Me and your mama worked that out between us, and liking your black ass wasn't part of the bargain. Now, don't you go through life worrying about whether somebody like you or not. You best be making sure they're doing right by you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Then get the hell out of my face and get on down to that A&P.
I want you all to check out what this young queen had to say. Now, this was an opportunity for this young lady to receive some good, sound wisdom from Steve Harvey. This was an opportunity for Steve Harvey to shed some light on this young woman's thinking and how it's problematic.
I've been dating my boyfriend for almost 4 years, and occasionally we will bump heads. I love him to death, but we'll bump heads when we have a difference in opinion. I think my happiness should be his priority. Let me just say that.
You think what?
My happiness should be his priority. So I want to give an example. So he's been growing a beard for the last 2 years. I'm going to love him either way, whether or not he has the hair, but I didn't ask for this beard, and I kind of want the beard to go back the way that it was when I first got with him.
I ask these women all the time, do you want a man or do you want a child? Do you want somebody that's going to be your better half, or do you want somebody that you can control? I ask these questions because these women say things like this. I'm not really upset with this young lady too much because a lot of women think how she thinks. They think the exact same way. They have to be deprogrammed from this kind of thinking. A lot of women have to be deprogrammed from this type of thinking because this type of thinking is the thinking that keeps them single and they don't realize it. They are so bent on controlling the situation to where they usually run a man off.
He wanted to grow it in fully, so I was kind of letting him have that time, but then I said, well, hey, when you go shave it off and we'll try it again next year, or something like that. He wouldn't give me any room there, he just,
so he ain't shaving it off?
There's no wiggle room right now, so I just need, maybe if you tell him something, then he might change his mind. No, Steve ain't finna get in this here like that.
And a lot of these women, these successful queens, they'll actually go after guys that they can take care of. They'll actually go after guys that they have leverage over because they can better control the situation.
You've asked him to shave it off?
Yes.
And he won't do it?
Well, he's not saying he won't do it. He's just not ready to do it yet.
Well, no. That's a cute way for you to put it, but you ask him to cut it off, he ain't gonna do it.
Not yet, no. He's not done it yet.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do it.
But this was an opportunity for Steve Harvey to tell her the truth, to tell her that you can't control a man. No man is gonna let you control him. Now, a man is going to work with you. A man is going to be your partner. He's gonna be your teammate. He's gonna be your better half. He's gonna be your mate. But he's not gonna be your lackey. He's not gonna be someone that you'll be able to boss around and tell what to do.
Tonight, the 19-year-old accused of murdering his teenage roommates is locked up in jail, and a judge is not letting him out. When Damon Kemp was wheeled into the courtroom this morning for his bond hearing, he started screaming, and the victims' families couldn't handle it. News 6's Jerry Askin is following the bizarre developments. Jerry, haven't seen anything like this in a while.
Eric, yes, bizarre for sure. And I'll tell you, his reaction to his charges and to his bond status, some say, was pretty dramatic. Tonight, Damon Kemp is sitting behind bars in Volusia County on no bond. In court today, we saw tears all the way around from friends and family involved.
There is no answer as to why or how.
Narissa Carter had a front row seat today in court, grieving days after her 19-year-old son, Trey Ingram, was murdered. It got so tough at one point she had to walk out. And like any mother who's forced to grieve, it hurts.
Dads and moms need to hug their children. Because you might get a phone call like we did and you don't get a chance to hear their voice anymore.
Meantime, back inside the courtroom, we watched as Damon Kemp was wheeled inside, screaming and calling on a higher power.
God! God! God!
His facial expressions and his mood seemed off as a judge read his charges and his fate.
I do believe that there is probable cause for the arrest.
Kemp's family and friends in court today shed tears, all as Trey's family got pretty vocal, even having to be escorted out. Deputies say Kemp was arrested Thursday after he was tied to an armed home invasion. Then deputies say they learned he murdered Trey Ingram and Trey's friend Jordan Payton. Trey's family say he was an up-and-coming boxer working to get back in school at BCU. He was helping the suspect get back on his feet by letting him stay with him rent-free, being the giver that Trey's mom said he's always been. Family told us the victims and the suspect all live together, and now it hurts.
Tomorrow's never promised.
That indeed. I tell you, deputies haven't yet released the motive behind the shooting, but right now, as Kemp is sitting behind bars, two families are planning funerals.
I'm gonna say it just like this, man. That piece of shit does not deserve to live. He does not deserve to just sit and rot in jail. That's not a punishment, to be honest with you. I mean, he went ahead and killed somebody who brought him in and let him live rent-free, right? I don't give a fuck. It looks like he's pretending to play fucking crazy. Because I'm sorry, when I look at someone and I'm like, well, that motherfucker look crazy. I'm not letting that motherfucker in my house, but that's just me. At the end of the day, that dude does not deserve to fucking live. He deserves to fucking burn at the stake. If he's gonna be that fucking crazy, we do not need anyone like that in our society. Real fucking talk. And before I end this, I want to lighten shit up by giving y'all a dance break.
Estoy enamorado de una bendita morena. Estoy enamorado, ay Dios, de una bendita morena. Estoy
Y'all bumping with 6ix9ine like touching kids is amusing. Illuminati's got you and Lil Yachty making music. You bozo a boat bro, homie, I am a cruise ship. Actually rapping with talent, challenge you fools to do it. Taking life-size Mike Tyson bites out of you mumble rappers. Watch what happens when I cock back the hammer, start blasting. I'm a fucking beast. Couldn't fuck with me if you wanted to. Homie, where you going? Get on your knees, I ain't done with you. Cut the line at your venue, 6ix9ine's on the menu. And if you got an issue, what's in my waistline will get in you. You just need to die. Come take a line from this pencil. And if you doubt that I'll try, trust bitch, my drive is to end you. Rainbow mop with a wristwatch, calling cops on a crip block. Probably sucking on rich cocks, swear that you hip-hop. You're the lamest and you shouldn't be famous. You're just tatted and basic. Oh well, I guess it pays to be shameless.
They done fucked the game up, it's shameless. How y'all think y'all can hang with me? They done brought my name up, brainless. Thinking they could tame the beast. They done fucked the game up, it's shameless.